Hey, what's going on, guys? DavetheUsher here. We're going to be doing another cartoon commentary on the Transformers Robots in Disguise 2015 show. This is episode 5. It's called W.W.O.D. And that stands for, What Would Optimus Do? What would Optimus do? Hey! As you can see, I'm wearing that Galvatron shirt I was talking about. I picked it up from a storage place. And I actually, real quick, I bought this shirt at BotCon 2001, you know, in the convention room. I have no idea who was selling it, man. I have no idea who made it. It's pretty much like an original, right? You know, I don't think you could find this thing. And it's a size XL. But, oh, man, this is like an old XL type shirt. You know, it's one of those older, I don't know, shirts. And I just ate dinner. Oh man, I feel all sucked in. But no, you know, it's a good shirt. This is screen printed on. You can probably hear that, right? And yeah, you know, once again, this is for Leonard Nimoy, and I like the shirt. It's actually kind of a cool Galvatron shirt. There's not too many Galvatron shirts out there, so yeah, let's wear this. Has nothing to do with Galvatron has nothing to do with this show, but who cares? Let's put on our headphones and have a nice sip of half-calf coffee if you got it out there. Yeah, I'm gonna do that right now. That's what's happening. Okay, so you probably know the routine here, guys. In the video description below, I have a very specific link to my Facebook page, a very specific post on my Facebook page, and that will supply you with the information required in order to get this episode, because this show still, as of this posting date, has not aired everywhere. So if you're in one of those locations where the show hasn't aired, then all you gotta do is download it. There you go. And we can sync up and watch it together, hopefully. And yeah, let's have some fun, and I'll just talk about silly Transformer nonsense and, I don't know, get sidetracked from the episode we're watching itself. Anyway, my episode is 21 minutes and 56 seconds long, so I'm going to start to, I'm going to play and then hit, do like a sync count up. You know, I'm going to say like the first several seconds, so then you match your seconds on your video to mine. Of course! So, there's nothing else to do. Let's do it then. Okay, here we go. Play. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's good enough. Okay. So, what would Optimus do? Okay, so of course, this is another early episode. It's another early episode. Wait, what? Audio, oh, audio receptor. What are we doing here? Does that, okay. What are these Autobots doing? So, from the episode title, W.W.O.D, What Would Optimus Do? You can kind of tell what's going to be transpiring in this episode. Bumblebee. I have a feeling I'm gonna make some Rodimus Bumblebee comparisons. Good old Optimus Prime. Vain much, Bumblebee? Vain much? Kind of seems like Bumblebee's all vain. He's got all these mirrors like, hey, I'm Bumblebee. How you doing? Now, he just wants to talk to Optimus. Because the last time it had to do with, wasn't it the reflection in the water? Okay, so Bumblebee, he's like the new leader. He's inexperienced. He's young. Optimus is Optimus. Optimus is Peter Cullen. You know how it is. So he's doubting himself. He doesn't know how to lead. He's the new leader guy. Yeah, we get it. We've seen it. Where have we seen it? Well, of course, we've seen it in Season 3. Nobody cares. We've seen it in Season 3 of Generation 1 Transformers with Optimus Prime. You know, Hot Rod became Optimus Prime in the movie. And remember the episode, The Burden Hardest to Bear? Right, Cup? And, yeah, the matrix of leadership. It was about carrying the matrix of leadership. Where is that matrix right now? Where? It's about carrying the matrix of leadership and just having the burden of responsibility. Crabatron. Deeratron. What was that one? I don't know what these are. They're like Predacons. Which one are we going to be seeing today? We're going to be seeing one today. So, yeah, you know, Season 3 of Generation 1 Transformers was really underrated. Or maybe not. Depends on who you are, I guess. What a cool season Season 3 was. It was interesting because it just really broke off from the first two, and it was like in space. You know, there's some Earth stuff, but a lot of it was out there in alien worlds, alien planets. A lot of different cast, of course. It was Peter Cullenish. So Bumblebee is going to try and find his groove. Slightly humorous. Yeah? Good? No. No good. Not good. That's slightly humorous. By the way, you might have wondered what this was. I don't know. I'm just pulling stuff out of boxes, and this is a Transformer, believe it or not, from the Beast Wars Neo series. This is Long Rack. He was kind of like an Ultra Magnus type of character from Beast Wars Neo. Isn't it weird? A giraffe Transformer. Hey, real quick, you want to see something really weird? You push his tongue in and his... Right? Isn't that weird? Camera might be... Focus camera. You know? So weird. Yeah. I'm just gonna... What am I doing? Galvatron shirt. Oh, I'm so full. I'm so full. Oh, man. So yeah, it's pretty obvious that all these episodes, at least the first bunch, handful, they're going to have to do with the Stasis pods. Stasis pods, oh, I love those older terms. Coming back in the... Remember I made that comment about GoBots in the background on shelves? I'm looking again. You see that? Alright, I know what's going on, though. So they're going to be dressing up as, what was it, archaeologists? They're going to be pulling a little con, I guess. Because I believe the Autobots have to get into this museum in order to retrieve the Stasis pod. Kind of reminds me... God, the examples. Kind of reminds me of that... Also, Generation 1, Season 3 episode... Not the burden hardest to bear. It was the Ultimate Weapon. I believe it was the Ultimate Weapon. Where Spike and Daniel showed up in Ultra Magnus. In Ultra Magnus, and Decepticon didn't recognize, you know, the Autobot human companion characters, or just Ultra Magnus himself. What location was it? Like, some kind of manufacturing place? It doesn't matter, construction place. But they pulled up at this place, they posed as, like, mechanics. Oh, because didn't they needed to get... I can't remember what they needed. Wasn't it Metroplex's transforming cog? Oh, that was Starscream's ghost and stuff. Unless that came into a situation in, like, twice. They needed to retrieve something, and I thought it was for Metroplex. There's a couple of Metroplex situations. Whatever. But they needed to get something, so they disguised themselves as, like, repairmen. And the Decepticon, I think it was, like, a Combaticon or something. He's like, alright, go on in. Who was it? It was Vortex. No, it was... Oh, who was the helicopter? I hate that. I hate it when you can't remember something. Who was it? Who's the stinking helicopter? So, it's kind of like this. They're disguised as Indiana Jones and... Oh, God. Another name is Short Round? Like, they really are disguised like that. That's a total reference. Exciting. It's nothing like a half calf after a full calf. I don't see Optimus doing that. Optimus Prime was a pretty interesting Generation 1 new leader. Man, really just shoved aside with the return of Optimus Prime. Remember? Oh, man. Series is about done by then anyway. Underrated leader. Oh, yeah, total reference to Temple of Doom. Temple of Doom. So the Stasis pod is around here. I'm still trying to remember the name of the Predacon helicopter. It's not Vortex. It was... Well, hello there! Bone Crusher, is that you? Bone Crusher was Beast Wars Buffalo. He was used in Beast Wars 2nd, the Japanese version. He was animated in that one. That was 2D animation. Beast Wars, of course, was not. But yeah, there was a toy made of him. I believe that's a Buffalo. Buffalotron. I knew. I looked through my stuff because I have the Bone Crusher action figure. It's just not on me. Kevin Michael Richardson, is that you? I hear better when I do this. That's Kevin Michael Richardson. You might remember him from everything. And of course Transformers Prime. Hey, so he's back in this. Appropriately voicing this guy. What's his name? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Is there a problem, Bailey? He's right there. Calm down, you. So what mode is he in? What's that there? What's that on his chest? Pull that. Is it a bomb? Bailey, what's going on back there? Are you dreaming? Be a good boy. Do you not like Bone Crusher? I'm going to call him Bone Crusher. So it's time to transform. Can we get the ads off the screen there? Video I'm watching. Woof. So yeah, Bumblebee's kind of got himself in a little bit of a Rodimus situation. Galvatron. Man, there's no beating Generation 1 Galvatron. I'll have to do a cartoon commentary on the episode Web World one day. Web World was just hilarious. I'm sure a lot of people know about that one. So, who is this guy? Bone Crusher, right? Terror Shock. Like the Predacons? A Buffaloid. God, this father character. I can't comprehend this. Terror Shock for this Buffalo? Really? They really should have named him Bone Crusher. Why not? We reuse names all the time. Oh, Rodimus. Or Bumblebee. I like Rodimus's demeanor in Season 3, though. Sometimes he got frustrated. He wasn't Optimus. See, that's what you gotta learn, Bumblebee. You gotta not be Optimus. Be yourself, and that's what Rodimus kinda did. You know, of course he was full of self-doubt and this and that, and he was questioning himself, and he didn't want to lead, you know, like in the Burden Hardest to Bear, of course. What is going on with these Decepticons? Let's just add a little blue to that color scheme. Add a little light blue. Touch him up there. Kind of like Strongarm. She's all right. She's fine. Maybe I can find a figure of her that I won't open, and then I don't know. Collectors, man. Us collectors, it's crazy. Some I open, some I don't, you know. Little Combiner War stuff. And it just depends. It depends on the person, right? Depends on the person. Stay. What's going on here? What room is this? Oh. Are they in, Ah. Oh, Grimlock. Oh, no. I think you should be winning that battle. I mean, I know you're both robots, but that's a mammal. It's a mammal robot. I don't, you know, that doesn't make sense. I just, you know, you would think the dinosaur would. Whatever. I want to voice a Transformer. Some of you know my voice acting aspirations. That would be a dream come true, man. I wouldn't even care. I wouldn't even care if it was a wheelie type character. Well, maybe a little. Oh, you saw this coming right here. Yeah, the burden hardest to bear, though, once again, in Generation 1, Season 3 of Transformers. That was a good episode. Yeah, Rodimus would get a little grumpy sometimes. Why don't you take care of yourselves? Stop yelling at me about everything. Maybe you should defend yourselves against the Decepticons if you have such a problem with what us Autobots are doing. Yeah. Good stuff, though. Vortex. His name was Vortex. I'm sure one of you hopefully wrote the answer down, which is a nice thing to do. Vortex was the Combaticons' name. Generation 1 Vortex was annoying. You know, I mean, giving everyone a character, kind of, yeah, it's kind of tough back then. That's why I like Dead End. So even though, I mean, it's been like, what, 100 years, let's just say, since Transformers Prime ended. Not a lot of humans knew about Transformers back then. So all this time has passed. All this time has passed, and now they're, like, still unaware of these big giant robots. So, okay, here's the little con. Like, don't worry, folks. It's nothing to concern yourselves with. Don't worry, folks, about the big dragon in the sky saying he's going to grant your wishes. It's just another one of Dr. Brief's crazy experiments. Nothing else weird happens on this planet anyway that freaks you out, or will happen in the coming years that will freak you out. So don't worry about that big dragon in the sky being all dark. I don't know what I'm talking about right now. Oh well, not important. But yeah, folks, don't be concerned about the robot. Why don't they know about Autobots and Decepticons, the population, everyone, the population of Earth? Why don't they know by now? All this time, especially in that time, it was a big gap of peace, I'm sure, right? Hey, there's Optimus. Fun. Is that a reflection? I guess it is. I don't think elevator doors provide the strongest reflection. I guess it all depends on the elevator. Bumblebee has a gun. Has Prime been released yet? Wave 1, Wave 2, Wave 80. Find your own path, Bumblebee. Woof. Ah. Hey, what happened? Hey. But anyway, going back to, like, the whole, oh, the humans are unaware of, you know, Transformers. I don't know. Is that the way to go? Obviously, in Generation 1, Transformers, once again, going back to that, the humans were aware of the Transformers. Humans were aware. Remember Megatron's master plan, two-parter? Season 1? There was an Autobots parade in Part 1, and then I believe there was a Decepticons parade in Part 2. Yay, Megatron, go Soundwave! And it was just so silly. Just watching that again. And it's just, I think I caught it on Discovery Kids, the channel. One of those episodes, a little bit, part of it. And, you know, the Decepticons just parading down the street. It's so silly. And then Starscream's like, what are we doing here? Let's go! Megatron's like, I got my reasons, yeah. You know, yeah, this is kind of nice. So, what's the better way to go? Having the humans know or having the humans not know? Just let them do their episodes. I mean, they're running around, you know? They're running around. I really long for a Transformers show that really gets back to Cybertron. Like, Beast Machines was on Cybertron. There was no human characters in Beast Machines. It was a little different, that show, of course. It was very dark, gloomy, doomy. No, literally dark to the eye, you know? It was just a very kind of bluish, not really purple, just like a kind of a bluish color scheme, and always dark. Visually, it looked really awesome, you know? I recommend that show for certain reasons. And, of course, Beast Wars. The Beast era, you know, I definitely recommend that. It's one of the best eras in the Transformers universe. So anyway, okay, so is this odd though? I mean, it's not really a robot, but it's like a buffalo con. Are the humans startled? I mean, yeah, they're chasing them in their vehicle form, so it's just like cars. But still, you got this big thing bulldozing down the streets. No one's alarmed, or like, what's this? Yeah, oh well. Good. Let it happen, man. Why? Why? What? You know, only in Japan, right? You know, like, yeah, we don't have giraffe transformers. Is this the only giraffe transformer in existence? You know? Oh, Long Rack. Beast Wars Neo and Beast Wars 2 Second, whatever, they had some pretty wacky ones, especially Neo. Like, they had a penguin, which is, I have somewhere. Beast Wars Neo penguin named Break. They had a snake. They had a lot of wacky stuff. They had a lot of, like, African animals, you know? You're missing one of your... Oh, well, whatever. I don't know. I just pull stuff out of boxes, and it's what you do. You just play around with it. Got a bunch of stuff back there. Still got to decorate my room. So anyway, I missed that, and I kind of don't care. I said it before, and I'll say it again. What is wrong with this guy? Guess there's no mother character, by the way. I don't think we were informed on that. You don't always need to be informed. So, all's well that ends well. I did see him. Yeah, there he is. They're gonna put him in the stasis... Put him in stasis lock, I guess. And that's the end of the episode. Yeah. I really didn't care at all about Bone Crusher. I'm calling him Bone Crusher. Like, Bone Crusher, bleh. The whole... They probably got the idea directly from Season 3 of Transformers, The Bird and Hardest to Bear. I mean, that's just a totally appropriate idea to do. Of course, they gotta do that idea. I wish that idea was a bigger focal point. The episode's done, by the way. I wish that idea was more of a focal point of the episode somehow. I don't know. How would they incorporate that? Who cares? Come up with another idea. Do something else. But no, that's what they're doing. So next time, in the next episode, hey, how about we have a new Predacon, right? That's what I'm going to say. A new Decepticon animal, brand new, and hey, this one is a giraffe, and he does crazy stuff, man. And hey, buy that toy next. Hey, this is a new one, and then the Autobots round them up, and you know, maybe it'll have to do with Strongarm and like a problem of hers, or Sideswipe facing some sort of dilemma inside himself. There you go. Don't get eaten. Don't get eaten. Did you know that people in the United States used to eat giraffe meat? And okay, I'm getting off topic. Some of you probably have no idea that I have eaten animals like lion meat and zebra meat. Some of you literally do not know me as Dave the Usher at all, and just stumbled upon my Transformer videos, and now I just told you I have eaten lion meat. Convoy in Beast Wars 2nd and Neo, or one of them, I don't remember anymore, was a lion. I've eaten Optimus Prime. I just took a chunk out of his hide. Okay, that's off topic. Bailey, did you enjoy the episode? Hey, Bailey. Hey, Bailey. He's out. He's out. I fed him too. He is having a Thanksgiving nap back there. He is out, man. Hey, maybe I should go and check out a store and see if any new Transformers are out there. I'm going to do that, and I'm going to post the link in the video description. You know, probably already saw that, actually. I just had the idea now. Let's see if I can uncover anything. It's nice to kind of... It's like an Easter egg hunt sometimes for us Transformers, silly collector people. Like, going out there, like, what can I find? What's in my area? Because some stuff's released in regions, and who knows how it works. But, yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed that episode. I'm just kind of talking about nothing right here. Galvatron shirt. Look at this thing. Yeah, I remember buying it. Hold on, I need some more coffee. I'm not excited enough. Or talky enough. I remember buying this shirt from a dealer, from some obscure dealer at BotCon 2001. I don't think they have, like, a website, or this is 2001, man. I have no idea who. I don't think I could ever track this down. Can any of you help me track this down, this art? Can you recognize anything? There's like a tag. It really says not. It's like a generic label. It does no good. But anyway, I'm gonna go out for a hunt, see what I can find. Anything cool? Maybe some Combiner War stuff, and you know, post it in the video description if I do. We'll see. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Blah blah blah. I'm just ranting, rambling, and yeah, who wants part 6? That'll be Aaron. At some point very soon, part 6 and 7, or episode 6 and 7, and I think I'll do commentaries on them. I think I'm going to make a whole playlist just for the show in general. So in the video description below, you'll find a playlist. You can check out all my commentary on all the episodes, and that's it. So I'll see you guys. Thanks for joining, and see you later. Yeah. That was a nice little time. Good stuff.